There will never be another you ever. You are a one time, once made masterpiece. And if you are too busy trying to act or fit in with everybody else, then who is going to be you? Hey, welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're not new, then welcome back. I'm so happy that you decided to join me for another video today. For those of you that don't know, my name is Taji and I'm your go-to girl for all things self-growth, self-love, and self-improvement. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in or the journey that you find yourself on, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the community. Girl, we got some things to talk about today. When I choose my video topics, I really try and pick a topic, like if it's something that I'm going through or something that I noticed about myself that I'm working to change. And I realized something. I realized that I've been caring way too much about what people think or how I'm perceived by people. And it's gotten to a point where it's starting to affect me personally. Like if someone unfollows me on social media, I'm overthinking it. If my friends hang out with other people and I'm not included, I'm overthinking it. I'm noticing tone shifts in conversations, body language shifts. I'm constantly on the alert for feeling like I'm not liked or somebody's feeling a way towards me. And I don't like feeling like this. It's something that I really am actively trying to overcome. And I didn't even realize how much it was affecting me until I started paying attention to how I was acting in everyday situations. I remember being in conversations where I wasn't even fully present. I was in my head thinking am I talking too much? Do they think that I'm weird? It got to the point where I wasn't even being my natural self anymore. I was trying to shrink myself or make myself bigger to fit in the room, if that makes any sense. And girl, that's just not me. It might be the old me or the me that I'm growing from, but that's not the Taji that I want to be. That's not who I want to show up as in the world. So I know that this is something that I need to actively work on to change. And that's why I decided to make this the topic for the week, because if you're going through that, I figured why not figure it out together, right? I want to start with a quick story time. I normally do not put you in my business like this, but I figured for the cause, I'm about to put y'all in it a little bit. So, I used to be in a really toxic relationship. Not anymore, thank God. But when I was in it, okay, there was a situation where we were on and off a lot. And we were in a time where we were off. And in this time, my ex went to jail. And of course, he called me from jail wanting help. And I sprung into action. It's like I dropped everything. Craig's in trouble. I was running around trying to muster up bail money, trying to scrape from my accounts, trying to just do anything I can to get him out of jail. And it's not even because I truly wanted to do it and I cared about him. It was because I cared about how he viewed me. I needed to be there for him, how his family viewed me. I actively put myself last because I was making myself ill, running around, stressing myself out, trying to get him out of jail. And it's not even something that was important to me. It's something that I felt other people viewed as important. If that makes any sense. I felt like they viewed it as important for me to figure it out because I was his partner. Now I look back and I'm like, girl, it's I don't regret it because I try not to regret things in my life because I definitely learned from it, but it's people pleasing much. That was super people pleasing behavior, me caring way too much how I'm viewed, me caring way too much about showing up for others just because I cared about how it made me look. And it just showed me that I need to detach myself from other people's opinions or I'm gonna run myself ragged. And in turn of me running myself ragged, I'm going to be looking and feeling raggedy. And that is not me. I had to take some time to step back and ask myself why. Why do I feel like I attach my self-worth or my value to other people's perception of me? And I started realizing that it was a strong need or a want to be liked from others. I wanted to be accepted. I wanted to feel like I was included. And that's because I feel like as a child, I had a lot of trauma where I didn't feel accepted, or I felt like, I had to earn acceptance, or I had to like do something in order to be accepted or in order to be loved. And that is a big reason why. Another reason why is I feel like I don't want to be misunderstood. Like, I don't want people to think like my no, or if I don't do something, it's because I don't like them or I'm mean. It's simply because I don't have the capacity to do it. That's simple terms. Another thing is I felt like I needed to over explain things, or if I couldn't do something, I felt like I had to offer some type of alternative or over explain why I can't. And I realized that over explaining is actually a trauma response. So basically, I felt like I had to adjust myself or my personality to fit other people's needs. And that's just not a good or a healthy way to live, because I'm going to spend so much of my life like fitting into other people's needs instead of being who I genuinely, like, wholeheartedly am inside. And that is just like tiring. Can you imagine like having to be a different person for everybody else? Like, when you're over here, you have to act this way. When you're over there, you have to act this way. I've lived my life like that for so long, and I'm honestly tired of it. Like, I've gotten a lot better, don't get me wrong, but I still have some of these things that I'm working through. I still find myself people pleasing. I still find myself adjusting my personality around certain people. And it's something that like I know is not okay, and I'm genuinely working to get better at that. Another story time. So, I had a friend, and this friend, she was really popular and she had a bunch of other friends, and at the time I didn't have very many friends. Like I said, I was in a relationship with a toxic guy and I just didn't have a lot of friends. So her and I connected, and I started noticing things after a while, like in our friendship. Like, she wanted to change the way I dressed. She wanted me to act a certain way. Like, she wanted me to like kind of like change who I am to kind of sit with her and her friends. So I started like slowly changing. I started like acting different and like kind of like taking on like different personalities. And it got to the point where like I started just like not even recognizing myself. And like the friendship was like so like one-sided. Like, when I would have like good news, I would notice that like she would be really kind of like negative about it, or kind of like off-putting about like good things that were going for me. And I would like tell my mom, I would tell like my family, like, I just don't know what to do. I can't tell, like, is this really my friend? Is she not? And I like stayed in that friendship for so long and let it drain me so bad just to say, like, I was a part of this friend group or I have this friend. But I had attached my worth to how it looked on social media, because I'm hanging out with these girls and they're real cute and proper and preppy and we're doing all these cute things. But I was like not even being myself. It's like Taji wasn't even present in that friendship. I was kind of like mimicking their behaviors or her behaviors because I wanted to kind of like, feel like I could sit with them. No, that's not what Taji's dream self, that's not what my dream self would do. And by the time I ended the friendship and I was able to be on the outside looking in, I was like, oh my goodness, like I just sat in this situation that was not for me because I wanted to control the narrative and control the outcome and control how I was looked at by other people. And that is not how it's supposed to be. And now I have these wonderful friends that I can be myself around, that I don't have to worry about being judged. I can just show up as me, act like myself, and I get to like enjoy them in the fullness of who I am. Do you know how drained I used to be coming home, hanging out with those girls, because I had to like act the whole time? Like, my social battery would be depleted. And that's how you can kind of tell like that you're not being yourself. If you like, when you're alone from hanging, when you come home, or you have some alone time after hanging out with certain people and you feel like drained, or like, oh my gosh, like, I can finally take my mask off, then that's how you know that you are not being yourself, and you are most likely like either limiting yourself or shrinking yourself to fit in with these people. And I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do it. It's not worth it. There are people out there, your people out there, that will accept you for who you are. And if they don't, then just be you anyway. There will never be another you ever. You are a one time once made masterpiece. And if you are too busy trying to act or fit in with everybody else, then who is going to be you? Who is going to do all of those amazing things and bring that amazing personality to the world? Like, I used to hide my quirkiness and my like goofiness, and I used to try and be real cute and not say much and give the mysterious vibe, but that's not me. I feel like even in my YouTube videos when I first started, like, I wanted to script everything out because I wanted to sound like real, like perfect per se, for lack of better words. I wanted to sound real, like I knew what I was talking about. But that's not my personality. And somebody watched my videos recently and really opened my eyes. And he said, like, I think you should be more like you. A lot of people would like you. And I was like, what do you mean? I am being me. But I know that I wasn't being me. Like, I was just reading what I wrote. I wasn't really like, I bring a lot of weirdness to the room, okay, baby? That is just me. But I'm learning to embrace that part of me, to love that part of me, and to bring it everywhere that I go, because whoever likes it, and whoever don't, that's not my problem. That has absolutely zero to do with me. All I can do is be the best me and the only me, because that's just who I am. I can't be myself and control how I'm perceived at the same time. Somebody's gonna like it, somebody's gonna hate it, but either way, here I am. Even when it came to compliments, when somebody would give me positive compliments, I would eat them up. Like, I would be like, okay, they are feeling you, girl. Like, it would make me feel really good. But then on the other hand, if I got really negative compliments or somebody was being really nasty to me, I would also I would internalize that, and it would bring my self-esteem down. I was just giving so much of my power away to other people instead of using my own narrative or controlling my own narrative and believing that I am who I say that I am. Like, I was like taking my self-esteem out of my body and just like handing it to people, like, here you go. However you feel about me, however you look at me, let me know, because I'm gonna feel that way about myself too. And I'm gonna act accordingly. Just know, like, we are just not doing that anymore. True confidence is trusting yourself and knowing that you are enough just as you are. How someone feels about me, if someone unfollows me on social media, if someone doesn't want to talk to me anymore, if someone doesn't like me anymore, those things have absolutely nothing to do with me. That is on other people, and that is their right, and they may have their reasons for that. My job is to know that that holds no place in who I am or how much I'm worth, and my value is set at what I set it at, regardless. Like, nothing outside of me can control my worth or my value. There are contributing factors and there are determining factors. The contributing factors are things that are outside of you, things that you cannot control, like the way people see you, what people think about you, what people choose to do to you or do about you. Those are things that you cannot control, and they don't determine anything. Determining factors are things that are inside of you, how you view yourself, how you choose to live your life, how you choose to care for yourself, how you choose to love yourself, how you choose to talk to yourself. Those are the things that determine your value. The contributing factors have no final say-so or no determination in your value, your life, how you view yourself. They are completely outside of you and hold zero value if you don't want them to. Like I said, I'm still a work in progress. I have a lot of trauma that I'm working to heal that contributes to my seeking outside validation. There's still a lot of work to be done, but I'm getting to a place where I'm learning that certain things just don't define me. If someone misunderstands me, then that's 100% on them. I'm learning to trust myself over other people's opinion because, baby, this my life. This my life. I'm the only one that gotta live this life. I'm the only one that gotta be in this body. I'm the only one that gotta, I'm the only one. If you feel like you've been doing this too, just know that you are not alone. Like, we in this together. We locked in like this. I feel like a lot of us go through this, but we just don't talk about it enough. And that's why I made this video. So I hope that it helped. And that is all that I have for you guys today. If this video resonated with you, go ahead and leave a comment. I'd love to chat. I love talking to you in general. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I will talk to you guys soon, and I hope you guys have a great one. Bye.